Hi guys, it's PanelHopper here again on this lovely sunny day to, as promised, go forward with my second half of the weird Netflix adaptations videos I said I was going to do. And this time it's the Old Guard. Now, the reason I put the Old Guard together with the Warrior Nun, as I did last time, is I kind of find them a juxtaposition with each other because they're both female adaptations of lesser known comic books with female leads. But generally, I find that the Old Guard is better. Like, obviously, that's not a controversial statement. That's not a new original statement. The Old Guard is better than the Warrior Nun. It's more satisfying, mainly because it's more self-contained. You know, the Old Guard is a film. The Warrior Nun is a series. But if you think about the things that the Warrior Nun does badly, they're kind of in the Old Guard. Some of it's still there, but they're kind of kept at bay by the shortness of the relative shortness of the film as compared to a TV show. So, if you think about how the Warrior Nun has quite poor world building, but is held up by a sense of place, as I said last time. By contrast, the Old Guard has quite good world building as terms to how the immortality works, and things like that, but quite a weak sense of place. If you think about some of the problems that the Old Guard has, things like, oh well, you know, you can kind of see the twist coming a mile off. If you think about, you know, if you introduce a character who is bored of their immortality, and you introduce the concept of new immortals eventually emerging, but they don't know why, the twist to me at least was obvious that, you know, these immortals, they replace each other. And so I could see the end of the Old Guard coming. But the Warrior Nun has the same problem, in that some of the twists about, oh, you know, maybe this order of combat nuns isn't as good as they say they are. You can also see that coming, but because it's a Netflix show and it has the Netflix streaming TV problem of everything has to be dragged out till the very end, which then ends on a cliffhanger, so that you will keep subscribing for a second season, which, as I mentioned in my comment, is now coming, but still very late. That problem doesn't appear in the Old Guard because it's just a film. So you have these two problems of kind of heavily telegraphed plot lines. One is made worse in the Warrior Nun by having it stretched out over, I don't even know how many episodes it was, 10, I think. And the other is negated in the Old Guard by having it simply be a film. And I think that's kind of where the strengths and weaknesses of the juxtaposition is that the Old Guard, as well as having better production value, has a better sense of what it wants to achieve, whereas the Warrior Nun is just, well, it's just Netflix fluff, isn't it? That's its problem. I was thinking about this series and thinking about the Sandman adaptation. Obviously the Sandman is equally obscure, but not obscure enough to go in this series. But I will be doing an episode on the Sandman series if not more than one, in August when it comes out. So, and if anything new comes up with Doctor Who that is big enough to talk about, that isn't just casting, I will be doing more Doctor Who videos as well. Okay, see you guys later. Thanks. Bye.